Good afternoon, everybody. A little more, little. Okay, too much. Okay. All right, I'm Rasim Gurdikan. I'm the Associate Dean for Academic Affairs here in the College of Engineering. And I welcome you to the induction into our profession ceremony. On behalf of the staff and faculty of the college, as well as the interim dean, Dr. Banja, who is unfortunately not present today due to a conflicting ceremony. We have 3-4, everything is today. So she couldn't be here, so it's on me, okay? I wish you all the best in your path, whether this can be academia, this can be industry. But remember, your education is not ending today, you know that, right? This is just the beginning, all right? Lifelong learning, right? So I encourage you to come back to the campus, come visit us. That's what we get the satisfaction, okay? Whenever you can, just come back, right? Attend an event. There's a lot of events happening for our students, and that will be great. And to make this event enjoyable, please silence your phones if you haven't already, just to double check. And the ceremony is being recorded. And this will be available on our college's YouTube website. So you'll be able to access that anytime in this particular recording, all right? And also we are taking photos. These photos will be available to you on our website as well, college's website, in case you need to reach that, all right? And before we start, you heard the wonderful entertainment provided, right, this afternoon? So let's give an applause to Electrical Engineering Professor of Instruction. Thank you, Dr. Castellanos. Where are you? I don't see you. Oh, he's grading his exams maybe, right? Yeah. He's a professor and his band, so thank you very much. Now it's my pleasure to introduce the officers that are present today. As I call your name, please rise and remain standing until I have introduced everyone. Please hold your applause until all the officers are introduced. Dr. Norma Alcantar, Associate Dean for Research. Mr. Bernard Batson, Associate Dean for Access and Engineering Workforce Development. Dr. Sudeep Sarkar, Chair of the Computer Science and Engineering Department. Dr. Mary Goodwin, Director of Engineering Student Services. Please join me in a round of applause to recognize these college officers. I also would like to recognize the volunteers, Nicole and others. They made this event happen. Thank you very much for your contributions to our students. Now we can proceed to the induction of our graduates. The engineering graduates, the computer engineering graduates, will be inducted into the professional organization called the Order of the Engineer, which was established in 1953. As part of the ceremony, the inductees will receive a steel ring, just like what I have here, and you will be wearing them in your little finger of your working hand, okay? Graduates in the computer science, cybersecurity, and information technology majors will be inducted into the Pledge of the Computing Professional. And as part of the ceremony, you will be getting a pin, signifying your dedication to your profession, okay? To explain the history of the Order of Engineer, it's now my pleasure to introduce Assistant Professor Dr. Jean Kim.
This ceremony presents an opportunity for us to take a pledge and to recall that the professional purpose of engineering involves the pursuit of a learned art in the spirit of public service. By following the acceptance of the obligation, the individual engineer reinforces similar efforts of his or her peers, realizing that in unity there is strength. In the early 20th century, engineers in Canada had similar sentiments. They believed that a need existed to foster camaraderie among engineers, and in 1925, the ritual of the calling of an engineer began in Canada. The words of the Canadian ritual were written by the English author Rudyard Kipling, who saw engineers as the builders of things that were intended to benefit mankind. The Canadian ceremony includes the placing of a wrought iron ring on the small finger of the individual's working hand and repeating the oath. It is difficult to visualize any better symbolism than that of a ring, worn for all to see, and saying, in effect, here is an engineer, dedicated to a publicly avowed obligation to the profession and to those it has served. In 1966, a group of engineers in Ohio, with members of several engineering organizations, began to pursue a separate organization and distinct ceremony with similar intentions to elevate the profession and serve the public. The objective of what came to be called the Order of the Engineer. While the deliberations of this group were in progress, seniors of Fenn College of Engineering of Cleveland State University, counseled by Dean Burl Bush, designed and held a ring ceremony and reception on June 4th, 1970. Each participant signed a creed and received a plain stainless steel ring placed on the small finger of his or her working hand. 170 engineering seniors and engineering faculty members took part in this first ceremony. And since then, the movement has spread rapidly throughout the United States. Such is the story of an increasing acceptance of the Order of the Engineer as it is known in the United States today. The stainless steel ring symbolizes the strength and unity of the profession and provides an identifying mark of an engineer.
Thank you, Dr. Kim. Great job. Next, Assistant Professor Julia Woodward will explain the significance of the order. Dr. Woodward.
The Order of the Engineer, to which you soon will belong, is an independent organization. The purpose is to foster a feeling of pride in and dedication to that profession which binds us together. You are asked to accept with pride the meaning of the ceremony to which you are about to subscribe. The obligation should be freely given and the responsibility gladly accepted. The order is symbolized by the acceptance of an obligation and the wearing of a stainless steel ring on the little finger of the working hand. The obligation is the formal statement of an engineer's responsibilities to the public and to the profession. It is a sixth creed similar to the oath attributed to Hippocrates that is commonly taken by medical graduates and which sets forth an ethical code. The obligation likewise contains parts of the canon of ethics of major engineering societies. Initiates, as they voluntarily accept it, pledge to uphold the standards and dignity of the engineering profession and to serve humanity by making the best use of Earth's precious and limited resources. The obligation is a composite of several creeds. It emphasizes the fact that we, as engineers, have certain obligations. It promotes honesty and integrity and recognizing that today's engineers are dependent on their predecessors for their skills. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Woodward. Thank you. It's now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Ken Christensen. He's the Associate Chair for, I should write that down, Undergraduate Affairs and the Professor in the Computer Science and Engineering Department to explain the history and significance of the Pledge of the Computing Professional. Dr. Christensen.
Okay, history and significance of the pledge. Before we ask the initiates gathered here to obligate themselves to the pledge of the computing professional, we pause to consider the history of and motivation for the organization. The act of joining a profession in modern society is often accompanied by a rite of passage. This rite often involves the initiate pledging to act ethically and morally in the profession and receiving a visible symbol as a reminder of that pledge. In 2007, individuals at the University of South Florida and Ohio Northern University created organizations for graduates of their respective computing programs, sparking interest at other institutions. To meet the desire for a shared, wide-ranging organization similar in purpose to the Order of the Engineer, the Pledge of the Computing Professional was created by an international team of 17 computing professionals. The organization held its first induction ceremony in spring 2011 at USF, McNeese State University, Metropolitan State College of Denver, Ohio Northern University, and Oberlin College. Today, 75 institutions hold the pledge ceremony, including University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign, Arizona State University, North Carolina State University, and University of Central Florida. Through this ceremony, We foster professional pride, moral obligation, and ethical responsibility in all graduates of computing disciplines. The initiates who are present today will soon stand to take this pledge. After this ceremony, there will be no organizational meetings to attend, nor will there be any dues to be paid. However, members are expected to uphold the pledge and honor the computing profession. Their certificate and the pin that each of our initiates receives today will serve as visible reminders of this promise throughout their professional careers. Encoded in the pin that you're going to get is a key word. It is up to you to decode the pin. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, Dr. Christensen. Now, it's time for the computing engineering inductees to recite the obligation of an engineer. Okay? After this, the computer science, cybersecurity, and IT inductees will recite the pledge of the computing professional. Will the computer engineering inductees only please rise? Don't be shy. We are going to read the obligation of an engineer, which is on the card on your chair. Okay? So I'm going to recite together. All right? Are you ready? Okay. I am an engineer. In my profession, I take deep pride. A little more, come on. We're already starting. Come on. A little more. Am I the one graduating or are you? Right? Okay. We are starting. 3, 2, 1. I am an engineer. In my profession, I take deep pride. To it, I owe solemn obligations. As an engineer, I pledge to participate in integrity and fair dealing, tolerance and respect, and uphold the devotion to the standards and dignity of my profession, conscious always that my skill carries with it the obligation to serve humanity by making the best use of Earth's precious wealth. As an engineer, I shall participate in none but honest enterprises. When needed, my skill and knowledge shall be given without reservation for the public good. In the performance of duty and with deep fidelity to my profession, I shall give my utmost. Congratulations! You are inducted. Great job. Please be seated. Great job. Now, will only the computer science, cybersecurity, and information technology inductees please rise? You know I expect more, right, from you, given the numbers? Okay, very good, very good. Again, it's on the card if you didn't see it, the pledge. So, 3, 2, 1, let's go. I'm a computing professional, and my work as a computing professional takes lives both now and into the future. As a result, I bear moral and ethical responsibilities to society. As a computing professional, I wish to practice my profession at the highest level of integrity, competence. I shall always use my skills for the public good. I shall be honest about my limitations, continuously seeking to improve my skills through lifelong learning. I shall engage only in honorable and outstanding endeavors. In my actions, I pledge to honor my chosen profession. Congratulations, you are inducted too. Now, it's time for our inductees to receive their rings or pins. This is the fun part. We invite the students to begin lining up on the side of the stage. They will be asked to come on stage after a few words from Dr. Sudeep Sarkar. Will Dr. Sudeep Sarkar, Chair of the Computer Science and Engineering Department, can you please come to the podium?
Good afternoon, good afternoon. Congratulations to all of you, right? And this is, you have come a long journey. When you applied to University of USF, University of South Florida, you applied where you said, okay, I'm going to join this exciting university. It's called University of South Florida. You came in, you did courses first semester and then second semester, series of requirements and prereqs and sequence of courses that never ended, right? Almost felt like a recursion. They thought USF stood for like you stay forever, right? However, you have made it. Congratulations to you. When you go out, you will realize USF really stands for you shape the future. And I really mean it. You are going to shape the future. Okay? Computing, IT, cybersecurity, computer engineering, hardware, these are disciplines that's touching every aspect of the human society right now. So the oath that you just read is very important to think about it, pay attention to it, and be guided by it when you make decisions professionally. Right? So I would recommend you keep that card with you, carry it with you, keep it on your desk. Okay, and there will be times where you will need to refer to it. Okay, there will be situations in life. Okay, and I hope you will all make the right decisions and make us proud. With that, congratulations to all of you, and I would like to introduce some of our faculty who are here with us to celebrate your success. So, Professor, we'll start from there, Professor Yusun. Professor Mauricio Pamplona Segundo, Professor Iliren, Professor Tasif Rahman, Professor Simono, Professor Iching Tu, Professor Abdul Bate Rayan, and then on stage we have Professor Christensen, Professor Julia Woodward, Professor Jean Kim. So at this point, I think will our computer science, computer engineering, IT, and cybersecurity graduates line up and be inducted? I guess that's the next step, right? Yeah. Okay.
Niharika Adari. Ademilola Udera Bigby. Viraj Almarasinghe. Pedro Bautista. German Bucera. Rajas Bate. Uday Bilakea. Jalen Boykins. Gerardo Lionel Widmer Gonzalez. Ryan Chick. Olivia Doe. Guilherme Doval Boscarino Filho. Juliana Al-Rais. Fatima El-Sawaki. Ersulan Faroki. Sergio Flores Rodriguez. Matthew Gherkin. Faris Ibrahim. Kim Ho. Carlos Irizarry Castro. Dia Jain. Jacob Johnston. Timur Kalandarov. Snehith Sri Se Reddy Janala. Ramakrishna Kanaganti. Gauthami Karkani. Amitha Atapu. Shri Arshitha Atukori. Sathvik Reddy Chala. Sanjay Karnati. Ethan Kosis. Adam Kraus. Catherine Lingenfelter. Say Saumya Priyanka Kucherlapati. Akil Madadi. Sai Bhuvanesh Mone. James Moore. James Ocampo. Catherine Pasick. Alexander Powell. Christopher Ragland. Siddharth Menon. G1 Bay. Maunika Ravipati. Ruben Romero. Jason Rudinsky. Gary Sams. Elvis Santiago. Hetvi Shah. Matthew Sharp. Jack Siegel. Hayden Simon Tripus. Freeman Ulrich Tala Wauoto. Timothy Trabus. Isabel Troya. Jean Udine. Ajith Varghese Roy. Krish Vira. Kenneth Verzile.
Great. Now, at this time in the program, we would like to recognize those students who have performed their academic duties exceptionally well. Will the chair of the Engineering Alumni Society, David Schmidt, please come to the podium?
Every semester, the faculty of each department consider undergraduate nominees to receive the Outstanding Student Award. Outstanding Student Award recipients must have stellar academic performance, as well as meaningful involvement in the professional activities of the department and college. I'm honored to announce this year's awardees. As I call your names, please come to the stage. Rajas Bhatti. Danny Ghani. And James Moore. Congratulations to all our outstanding students. As the chair of the Engineering Alumni Society and on behalf of the thousands of engineering bulls, I welcome each of you into your chosen profession. We are proud to have you join the ranks of the USF College of Engineering alumni. A recent study by College NPV identified engineering as the #1 degree return on investment with a $571,000 ROI. That's nearly $100,000 more than the #2 degree program, just in case you needed one more reason, to reminder that you made the right choice. My career over the last 30 years has mostly been in information technology in some way. I've always capitalized on the engineering mindset, which includes problem solving, ethical leadership practices, and logical approaches. I may not have had a PE shingle hanging on my wall, but that didn't stop me from always finding ways to solve problems and taking great ideas to scale. Today, I work at a telecommunications firm, and prior to this role, I had no experience in telecom, but have leveraged my education from USF to excel in this new field. Regardless of where your career takes you, I know that you too will lean on what you have learned at USF. The The Engineering Alumni Society, or EAS, has helped me through my career, and it will be there for you as well. I encourage you to take advantage of EAS, and you've already completed the application. Membership is complimentary and automatic. And when you're ready, give of your time and talent to strengthen the college and its reputation in the working community, as so many alums are doing today, and we look forward to getting to know you. Congratulations, class of 2024. Now I welcome back to the stage Associate Dean Gouldigan.
Thank you. Okay, before we dismiss you now, this is my favorite. You'll see in a minute why. Okay, part of the ceremony. So now I'd like all the graduates, please rise, all of you. And turn around and face the audience, please. I ask the graduates to honor their parents, spouses, other loved ones in the audience who helped make your graduation a reality by giving them a hearty round of applause. Thank you. You can take your seats. For computing engineering inductees, if you need to exchange your ring for a different size, you can come and change it after the event, okay? Thank you all for joining us. Students, be well and do well. On behalf of the faculty and staff of the College of Engineering, we wish you a wonderful holiday season and a future. Thank you and congratulations again. This is it. Enjoy.